We're wild and half geese. Shooting the breeze with the wild geese.
Hello.
And we're back. Welcome back to the studio. We're here today with Breda Larkin. Hi, Breda Larkin.
Hi, and Laura Lavelle. Oh, sorry, Miss Lavelle.
Don't you dare. No, imagine.
It's a real
Hi.
superstar name, isn't it, Laura Lavelle?
Oh, thanks.
But it is, you know, it rings off the
My parents
tongue.
knew, like, she'll either be a star or a stripper. And I turned out to be both.
Or a school teacher, I'm sure.
What?
Well, everyone dreams of their child to be a pensionable job, no?
Yeah. Either a guard or a teacher. It's
Teacher.
a classic thing you get asked as a performer and artist. It's like, so will you do teaching? Will you do music?
Will you go into
teaching?
teaching after
You'd
this?
be a music teacher.
You will.
Oh, you'd be a
You'll be
music
great.
teacher.
You'd be great in schools.
Oh, you're great with kids. Oh, you're great with kids. And it's just like, I hate kids.
Yeah,
But anyway.
I
am good with
I
them.
actually choose not to be a teacher. I was going to go and do my H-dip once upon a time.
Yeah.
And I didn't, even though no one wanted an anthropology and English qualification. I mean, what are you going to do, teach anthropology? Even anthropology should be taught in
It
schools.
should be fucking taught.
Because it's about races and places, isn't it? And
Absolutely.
sure, we need to all be getting down with our own population now, since, you know,
Getting down.
great that
Getting jiggy with it.
great there's more people coming to Ireland finally, isn't there? Isn't it though? Mix up
Yeah,
the old
actually,
gene
in
pool.
fairness, when I moved here from London, when I moved here, I did think that when I got here, it was like, what, 2001 or 2000?
Yeah.
And I was like, where's everyone else? It was weird. But I
Came
don't
to
know if
Ireland.
you can't, if you're watching us, you can see that we're wearing our
Oh, yeah.
gas bitch attire today. Get into that, Eve. Although I'm going for very like prison chic today. Just out of the Mount Joy.
Just out of the fact that
out
the
of
weather's
lesbian
turned.
prison.
The
Huh?
weather, yeah, lesbian prison. Sorry, women's prison.
Yeah,
Say what
which
you
is
like about.
essentially
Thanks. Say what you like
gay
about
for the
prison.
stage. You know what I mean?
It's a great way to meet women.
But this is actually how I dress 90% of the time. Plaits and hats, Bonnie Boo. A little sentence there. Plaits and hats because your hair is greasy.
Well, speaking of Bonnie Boo, behind you there is a bit of shore play.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but shore play.
I can read it. Shore play. Bonnie made up the word. Shore play. Noun. Teasing the waves before you dive right in. She would shore play at every full moon.
Oh. It's like you're a spelling bee. Shore play. S-H whore play.
Yeah, it's play on whore, isn't it?
I
And
think
foreplay.
so. And foreplay.
Yeah.
And the shore.
And the shore. It's very good.
It's
Very
good, isn't it? Sure.
Yeah.
She's great, sure.
Have you ever
Sure.
Have you ever had sex in the sea?
Yes, actually. Just fucking hell. Sideswipe. I
That's what
have.
shore play brought into. I got horny straight away.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Yeah. No, I believe I have. Yeah.
You don't remember?
I feel like I have the recollection. I must have been very drunk, maybe.
Drunk in the sea, that's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. It says like not fucking riding, getting your pum filled with fucking salty water, and potentially a
Good for it, I'd say.
chlamydia-ridden penis. I'm joking.
Yeah. I did.
I don't know though. Water and sex, it's just not
Oh,
the
depends where
vibe.
you are, though.
Even like the shower, like I know it's
Well,
probably
the shower is not.
hot for them and all, but there's no natural lubricant, so it's just like, oh my god, it's like someone trying to squeeze their foot into a a shoe that's not the right size, and they're going in and out, and they're like trying to really get in there. It's
Like, I'm a
oh,
size 8,
yeah.
please.
He wishes, not joking.
But yeah, that's true. I heard that. And then there's also
You heard that? Where have you shagged in the sea?
I did have a little thing in the. It was.
It wasn't the
in
sea;
Spain.
it was a cave.
It was a cave too.
And it
I had
wasn't with a
sex in a cave.
person; it was with a sea lion or with a crab.
Wait, that was just a dream.
Did you get crabs then? That would be
No.
so ironic.
It was after a wedding in Fungarola years ago, I'm talking 20 years ago, when I was still shagging boys. And we were on the beach, and yes, there might have been an old joint involved, but I swear to God, the sun was rising up at Grant, and the sea was the same colour as the sky.
Wow.
I turned around, and your man just came into the light. He's some ginger guy from Glasgow, but I thought he was like gorgeous. And then we shifted and had sex.
Nice. You came into the light. Sorry, our sound girl Eva just can't with Breda.
Anyway, that's my experience.
That sounds hot.
Yeah, also in Peru with Jane. I was in the self-made, they're like hot baths.
Okay.
They're like, natural hot things. What do you call them?
Like a spring or like a
Spring.
glacier or what do
Yeah,
they call it?
hot baths, right?
Sure.
In there. Anyway.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Very nice. How is the dating field for you right now, Bravery?
Oh, well, I'm too busy to date. I actually had
Yeah, too busy in loving me. I get
it. That old chestnut. I do have a
thinks,
type.
Everyone thinks we're just like
Couple, yeah.
scorned lovers.
Yeah,
Really.
even like people, especially people. I'm in a farming group. They all think we're a couple. I'm in a queer farming group. All think you're a couple. You know, I mean, my family, my family in Canada, my America.
Mm.
You know, I'm like, first thing I have to say, disclaimer, not a couple. So yeah, but I do talk about you like we're together. You know,
We talk about it. Oh, go on. Sorry.
well, only because you know we and how's Laura? Mammy will say, and how's Laura?
Yeah, of course. It's just
But
same
she
with my
just-
family.
yeah.
My cousins, or my cousin's husband William's always like, "Sure, when's the wedding? They just want a wedding." Because we'd have a fucking great wedding.
We should just
Great
do
wedding.
it, shouldn't we?
Ah,
Charge like 50 quid a ticket.
yeah, I don't know, but like, yeah, or just an orgy, like a wedding / orgy.
No, I'm way too Catholic for that.
You suck. What, we spit water out of vagina puppet on stage, and an orgy's too far for you?
Yeah, I can't bring myself there. I nearly had a threesome once in New Zealand. I fancied the girl and the boy, and they're all about me.
And
We come home, and I just couldn't do it. I was
why?
like, because it was just like, I just was like, oh, sex, no, with three people. It's
Too busy
too much
thinking
for me.
about the ginger from Glasgow. Heartbroken. Or the
was.
sea lion.
I actually went to find him in Sitges.
Who's the sea lion?
No, the Paul. His name was Paul. His father owned.
We're saying names here on this podcast. You heard it here
His
first.
father apparently owned. I could be spoofing. Owned Glasgow Celtic. I believed him.
I'd say maybe to get you in the sack, it was.
But he used to be a sand sculpture on the beach. That's what he used to do. And he used to be on busking on the street. 3 songs. One of them was Wonderwall. I can't remember the other two.
Of course it was.
And it was like he'd do that, get a few bit of change, go along. But
He's
he's
a
like from a
red-
very rich
red-
family. He was just like a vagabond. He's probably back now running the big business if he is. But he
Yeah.
used to do the sand sculptures on the beach. You know them things that people do?
We're still telling women on the beach that his dad owns Celtic. Trying to
Yeah.
get his whole.
I brought him to the wedding then, into the after party of the wedding. You know, it was my date then. It's great.
Oh, that was nice.
That wedding I was quite the slag. I shagged 3 different people at that wedding.
Oh,
I was. I told you I
Whore.
was slut in the 20s. I was.
yeah, sure, fair play.
Yeah, it was grand though.
We're
it was a
reclaiming
wedding
these
over a week.
words
By the way,
here
it wasn't
too.
a wedding, one day wedding. It was a whole week wedding. I was in years ago.
Classic
Yeah,
Irish.
so-
We're reclaiming words here on the Wild Geese podcast: slut, whore, etc.
Well, that's what I
We're
mean now. In my
reclaiming them.
20s, how was I so much more sexually free in my 20s than I am now? It's funny. I've become more conservative as I got older, or more
Maturity.
gay. I've become more conservative.
I've become more gay.
Isn't that ironic when you become more?
It's funny because I've become more gay as I've gotten older as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I think I've become more conservative as I become more lesbian.
Conservative? What do you mean?
Conservative
Like a
about my
prude?
sex life, not sex. You know, but conservative in terms of sex. Like
Yeah.
orgies should be a thing, but yet I would be, you know, a bit like scared or something. I don't know.
Oh man, come on! If I brought
Oh.
some fucking honey home and was like, "Listen, Breda, let's just fucking get into
Oh
it."
yeah, okay, I've heard. It.
Yeah, you be wet.
I
You're
know.
up for an eighth. No,
Yeah. But maybe I'd be like, just I don't know. I just never. It hasn't. Like I guess I don't know. It's hard to know. But you would be in the orgies. You would all talk as well. You fucking hell.
What?
Huh?
What?
That's how you'd an orgy.
Oh my goodness! Thursday, orgy Thursday. No, I can't say I've ever been in an orgy. Now I've performed in like sexual places, like I was telling you about the sushi bathhouse the last time. But yeah, I get a little shy. Believe it or not, someone who takes their clothes off in front of strangers for a living. When it comes to here's my thing, right? Like I'm very comfortable and relaxed when it gets down to the sex. Like that's when I can actually exhale. Like where some people might be like, oh God, I can actually exhale there. And I'm just like, okay, now. But it's the build up. Do you know, like the, hey, good to see you. How are you? Yeah. And then like the haven't kissed yet. Do you know that limbo where you're just like, oh God, when is it going to happen? When? Why? When? Is it now? Should it be now? And I just hate it. I actually want to scream
That's
and
why
just
it's just
land
get
one
from.
on him just to get it out of the way because I hate it.
It's Laura sober. It's easier if you're just pissed. You're like, listen.
Yeah, that's true. No, I prefer like obviously sober life is key. But yeah, I think when it comes down to sexy stuff too, being sober is essential for me anyway.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, I like to be very present.
I think, if you know
Although you
someone-
can't have an orgasm with your feet being cold.
You can't.
No. Apparently it's very hard to sleep or get off when your feet are cold. So then that's when you crack out the coconut oil and say, let's have foot rubs.
Interesting.
Yeah,
well, feet are definitely
Foots is sexy.
what would you say?
An androgynous zone or
Yeah, androgynous?
androgynous? No, that's when someone looks ambiguous.
No, well, look.
Throwing out words here. It's a what's the word?
Androgyny?
No,
Androgyny?
like a
We all know what androgyny. You know, so
sexy zone.
Sexy zone. Let's just call it a sexy zone. It's Tuesday.
Something that gets you going.
Yeah, no, definitely the feet would get you going. No, but I suppose, like, yeah, I would be the same. Once initially that initial thing, and then when you're with someone, it's easy the first time and then you're.
Do you get embarrassed during sex?
No, not at all. It's one place I'm actually 100% confident.
Yeah, and it's the one place that
quiet.
you're fucking quiet.
I don't say a word.
It's the one place you shut your fucking
Do you
mouth.
want me to shut up? Just sit on my face.
Yeah, because your tongue's too busy.
I'm wrecked. Plus, I don't like the pillow talk thing. Hello, can I play with your tits?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pillow talk.
Pillow talk.
Oh yeah.
Pillow talk.
Pillow
There used to be chat rooms years ago when we used to, first on the internet, we used to break into chat rooms, me and Ella, pretending we were men. We were catfish.
Oh my god.
And into pillow talk.
Who the fuck were you talking to?
I don't know.
Don't say teens.
Not teens. We were teens. yeah. There was probably other
But
teens.
posing as old men talking to other teens.
Not old men, but just, I don't know why we weren't women. Why we were men, but I guess we wanted to talk to women. Oh my God, maybe Ella's a faggot as well.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway, so pillow talk was the name of the chat room. Remember?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
We used
Isn't
to
that
remember
funny?
ASL, age, sex, location. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
You'd be like 14, female, London. Do you know? Give your full address. They'd be straight over. Some old man in tights. Ding dong. But good times.
Good
MSN
times.
was good times too. Do you remember MSN, your crush would enter the chat. Webcams were dangerous.
Yeah, very dangerous.
Thank God we didn't have like iPhones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just scaved my generation.
You just missed it. I know.
Just missed it. But webcams could get you in a bit of trouble. I remember screenshotting was a thing on MSN, and I showed a guy like my nice underwear, and then he screenshotted it, and then I was with him and his love interest or whatever, and she saw the photo, and then she was like viciously going through all his photos, and he was like, oh, she saw this one photo, and I was looking at him and I was like, why is he acting so casual when he knows good and goddamn well that he screenshotted my underwear? And then that's when I knew, never do anything on the internet or in front of a camera unless you're okay with the whole world seeing it.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
my philosophy. I just deleted my OnlyFans though. Sorry guys.
Oh.
It was some good shit.
Okay,
though.
guys, I have a lot of stuff saved. If you want to just call me.
Yeah. No, I'll probably post it like slowly, but like, oh, some fucking good shit in there. I don't know. If, maybe not. Okay, I was gonna like show it to the camera or whatever, but no, I don't have my phone. Like a professional.
You can put it on our Instagram.
I'll put it
no.
somewhere anyway. But like,
Yeah,
it
lovely
was my friend
pictures.
Joe took some decent shots.
Yeah,
of
you
me,
are.
like.
You.
And
put-
she's like, with your best friends trying to take shots of you trying to be sexy, and you just can't stop laughing.
I know, but it
Or
does.
she's like, touch your tits and touch your toes, and I was like, and then she was like,
No, I think it's nice that you're obviously you've got a good eye for modelling, I suppose, because you know what a good shape is and you know what way to look, and you're very good at that.
Yeah, I like my body, and I
Take
feel
a picture. Yeah, no, it's
celebrate
good.
it, and
That's good. No,
I
you're
feel
very
sexy. I feel very sexually liberated.
That's great.
But how is your dating life right now?
You want me to ask you? I'm joking.
No, because you didn't answer. You just
didn't
were like,
answer.
oh, I haven't been to an orgy now in a while.
No, I just said I actually had to cancel 2 dates this week. One date with the same woman, poor woman. We haven't dated. No, I'm too
Oh
busy.
my god, what was that
basically, I can't, like, too much on, I can't.
It is hard.
So I just can't give the time, but that's just fine.
Same with me. Same with me.
But
just
I
find it
did
so
ask
hard.
2 women out. One was married and one was straight.
Bummer. Yeah, you got to think for straight women.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
But like bisexual women and straight, but like I just feel like
I like my women to look like men and my men to look like women.
yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Non-binarinos.
I like an old non-binary now.
You
so
do,
I
don't you?
Oh, loving all day them, I do.
Yeah. Laura got the right anyway.
Shut up. We're going to talk about it.
Sure, don't you?
Well, it was the perfect situation for me because it was just like the next day they were moving to Antarctica.
Yeah.
So I was like, perfect.
good.
Suits me down to the ground.
Yeah, I was like right up Laura's alley.
Off you go. Yeah, I don't know. Not into relationships.
Yeah,
But who is
for
these
taste
days?
too much. Hmm?
Who is? I suppose
Yeah,
you
even
are.
Leo Varadkar isn't, huh?
Huh?
Caught shifting.
What you mean?
Varadkar caught shifting out.
What's up,
Story.
Leo's nose?
So funny, like
Your nana's pension.
I feel like it's a fake video.
Probably.
Some fella filmed him shifting some guy in, I don't know, it's George maybe or something like that. But
Oh, bummer.
yeah, it's first of all that's completely
Maybe
wrong.
they're in an open thing though.
Yeah, maybe they are, but like you shouldn't be filming anyone shifting. But
Yeah.
like, it was a young lad in a Kerry jersey getting the shift. Like it was hilarious. But that's why I think it's fake because it looks to me like. I know. I said fair play to him. I've been to the club, but we just wander along and just lob the gob. I'd be more.
No,
that was more in my
not me.
20s now. It's just
Can't do
doesn't
it.
happen anymore lately. People are way more. Even out in the Street 66 now. We were after our gig last Saturday night. We had a good gig on Saturday night. It's great now. We're finally gigging in the gay bars because then you can chat to nice women after and stuff like that. So we did have a few chats and stuff.
I did too though. I got rejected.
But
only because they're seeing someone. So
who was this?
we'll talk.
Oh yeah, okay, you won. Fine. But then I was talking to someone fine, but then it just doesn't come to the point where you're like, I didn't see not many kissing on the dance floor like there used to be.
Dude, it's not my vibe. PDA, not a fan. Just public displays of affection. Yeah, I know they don't care, but for me, I just feel like it doesn't feel intimate. Like what? Just start fucking shifting each other in a busy bar where people are knocking past you. I'm like, no. This is not the vibe. This is not me.
Well, that's just you're getting older. That's the sign you're getting older.
Shut up.
No, it is because
I was always like that. I was
Well,
always like that.
I
I
think
wasn't a big
there's
slut like you. Fucking
well, no, I haven't had a
hoeing
shift
around
now in a long
shifting
time.
Fucking
so-
men building sandcastles.
Yeah. Remember
Hmm?
another funny story when I was in holidays in Spain, and
Oh, when you puked all over the wall and shit yourself. And
No, that wasn't
still wanted to
true.
kiss you. All right.
No, this is in when we all went to Benidorm years ago. The girl, after our leaving cert, we all went over. Actually, I think it was after fifth year, between
Classic.
fifth year and leaving cert because we knew we had a year of shite ahead of us. But like, remember this lad from Belfast? Anyway, he was like all about music. And he's a small lad. He's like a little jockey, and he said, went to the toilet, and he was like, I don't know what we're doing, but he said, because I didn't do drugs or anything at the time. He's like, will you give me a toddywank? And I was like, what's tittywank? And he's like, to show me. So he pulled down his pants and he's a massive dick. I have to say, in fairness, he was a jockey probably because he's well hung.
Right.
Short lad,
And earlier she was being prudish about orgies. But anyway, go on.
it's just me and him in a cubicle. But and then so because I didn't really have any tits, so he was like pushing it, just kept hitting me in the chin. And I was like, I don't think this is gonna work, little man. Go get me another drink. Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
With your Jason little tits, just trying to make it happen.
Try to make it happen for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very generous to boys. Yeah.
You were just grasping air. So you ended up just clapping over his dick. Like giving his dick a round of applause.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure he would have appreciated.
Yeah. You got
That reminds me, cubicle wise, I remember when I was in Berlin, I was in a bad space in my life and I was just going fucking off on one. And I went there with some Irish guy, but he left with some other chick. And I was like, oh. And I didn't know where I was or how to get back or anything. So I was like, guess I'm in the bar for the foreseeable. And luckily in Berlin, they stay up until like 6 or 7. So I was like, I'm just going to have to stay in this bar until 6 in the morning and leave when it's light.
because you know what places to stay.
Yeah, I know where to stay, know where to go. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, just hang out here, a few drinks. But then some guy was like, oh, you can come back with me. And I was like, classic. They went into the toilet to do cocaine. But I was like, it stinks in here.
Excuse me.
You need to give up the fags, Breda.
Sorry, that came all of a sudden.
Anyway, so did he. So we're doing coke in the toilet cubicle, but I was like, ugh, I don't like it. Smelly in here. Some guy like taking a massive shit next door. And then I went back to his and I was like, can I have a shower first before we get down to it? Because where I was staying like had no shower. Like, so I was like, oh, can I use your shower first? And then
He said no.
got down to the business. It was good. It was good sex like. But then the next morning I was like, oh, which way am I going? I'm trying to get back to Hermannplatz or wherever the fuck. He was like, yeah, you can either walk 40 minutes that way or get the bus. And I was like, oh, well, I don't really have enough for the bus. And he was like, oh, okay, grand so. And he went onto the bus and didn't offer me at least fucking £2 for the bus. And I was like,
at least at least get €4 for sex.
Yeah.
It's like
when it falls out of their
the
pocket.
minimum.
I was like, that's it. I'm doing sex work. Fuck this. Not even giving me the fucking
That's so mean.
bus fare. German. Fucking scabby German.
Tight fuckers. Anyway, yeah. God, yeah. Well,
We're joking, obviously.
Thank God you're in a better place now.
Oh, much better.
Your own place and everything.
It's not that every now and again it's good to have a bit of fucking meaningless sex with men.
Yeah.
Do you know? Just getting all fucking reaming and just think of Ireland.
Do you do the old Bumble, Tinder thing? I find, I don't know,
But do you find you're going through it and then it's like, oh, you've reached your limit for the day. You've been through everyone. It's like, oh, okay.
I just think I do genuinely think that like you will just meet someone whenever. I don't know. Like, I mean,
it's nice to do it organic. A lot of straight people get straight people and gay men have a lot of luck with apps, but I feel like gay women, I don't know, it's more of a struggle or something. I find it anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like it's
I'm like going between Hinge and Bumble. You know,
I just think I've
do
always
you know
thought
who
of
I saw?
this
Do you know who I saw?
Marie Walsh.
Yeah, the gay
Gay Rose, yeah.
and then now she's gone. I was like, come on, dude, give me something.
I know,
but she's gone now.
She sent me a picture, you know, in my Instagram.
Oh,
with her, a selfie with me and my parents. But I was in Berlin. Where was I at the time?
She
not in Ballinasloe, anyway.
A selfie with your parents?
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
She said, "Look who I met."
What a legend.
Yeah, Daddy's like, because do you know Breda Larkin at all?
Dead.
And she says, "Actually, I do."
She's like, Dad, yeah, she keeps fucking. I have to send her a cease and desist letter.
Actually, I'm going to take a picture of you now.
Yeah,
just for the records.
Yeah.
Because
can I get some fingerprints?
Yeah. No, she's Maria. Yes, great. I mean, she's decent. She's decent. She would be.
Who else we see on there? No one else, like.
I know, famous, like, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I suppose
anyway.
my thing is, I mean, it's if you're not a relationship person, if you're not someone who has time for a relationship, or even people can sense that. Do you know what I mean? That's true. Like, that's why you're not. You know, you might think, oh, it's easy to have one night stands and all that. I don't think it's the same for gay women. I think I don't think there's a lot of, you know, people having one night stands in the lesbian community. That's just my personal. I think it's a lot more meet people at a dinner party. You know, start courting even. You know, like and dating and stuff. I don't know. It is, especially my age. You know what I mean? There's not.
Yeah, I suppose you are 10 years older.
Yeah, I am. So if you're out like getting pasted and trying jumping on young ones the whole time, you're 42.
Says you're one. As if you're opposed to that. Fucking Street 66, you were on the prowl.
I know, but at the same time, that's why I'm single. Because you would not be a relationship, I would say, relationship standard, quality? I don't know what the word is.
I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know either.
So you're saying you're into monogamy, but you're not going to meet a monogamous thing on Tinder or chasing people in the club.
I'm not into monogamy as such, but I think a lot of people are.
Okay.
Into monogamy, and
disagree.
they can sense that someone from you. No, well, in my generation, I think so.
Okay.
I think there's something in you, senses in you. Well, I'm not even going to go there because she's going to probably.
Yeah, you're probably like, you know what? I'm going to die soon, so I'd like to not be alone.
I just want someone to help me on the farm. I just want someone to help me. Yeah, because when the gate breaks and Daddy's be dead soon one day. What I do with Daddy dies, I'll have to get a fucking wife.
Just get a mail order, innit?
Could do, yeah.
Some nice Russian bird that'll help you.
Oh, I can't say Russia anymore, Laura.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, they're cool, but like,
yeah,
their leaders aren't.
Ooh. Yeah, the poor Russians, they have it bad.
So
Chinese
you heard
have it
it.
worse.
You heard it here first, folks. Zoom in here now. Breda Larkin is looking for love. Are you the woman? A woman? Any woman? Do you remember that 80s dating video? And he was like, no smokers, no jokers, no dopers, no Donna Juanitas. It's like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, we could do a good. That could be Carol Spain. Like Carol Spain needs a woman. Remember that?
Wants a woman.
Wants a woman.
He always corrects you on that. Like, Carol Spain needs a wife. Wants a wife.
It worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
they're
they're
still
not
together.
married.
I know, but like it was
But fuck
wife.
marriage, like fuck.
But just
marriage.
people say wife
In my
because
opinion.
a partner. So the Carol.
I'll
Spain
eat
is
my
a
hat.
partner.
I'll eat my hat if I ever get married. And if you do see me getting married, there's something involved,
What, like you want?
like a green card or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like-
fair enough. You could always do a little deal.
Yeah, I'd love a wedding. I'd love multiple weddings because weddings are fun. I'd love at
You
least
could just
4.
have a party for yourself.
Yeah,
you
but
could have a
then how do you get
30th,
your whole family
40th.
to go?
You have a
Hey, come to
40th.
my non-wedding.
Yeah, they'd be up for it.
Yeah, I like the idea of celebrating love with a huge party, but like I don't like the idea of like paperwork and if you cheat, you owe me half the car.
Yeah,
Fuck
Leo.
that.
Yeah. Okay. So that was so. We Yeah. Dating is good.
Segue. Oh, you're getting very mad. What's going on?
It's personal.
Okay, please.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm just looking for a good time, ladies. And some men.
Yeah.
You'd have to be something else. I don't know. Very gone off them these days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, the winter is coming, isn't it?
Oh, actually, all right. Fucking hell, Game of Thrones. Actually, so it reminds me what we're talking about now, like the fact that that you and I, people think we're together, etc. I don't know if we said it on the podcast already, but did we explain to them our song, Taco Blocking?
Oh, I don't know if we did already. Yeah.
Can't remember, Eve. Did we? I don't think so. Did we sing it?
No.
Let's give them a little taste. Can we?
Okay, yeah.
Do I just keep asking questions in this tone?
I think so.
Here's Breda with her actual guitar.
My massive hand.
Check out them fingers. But yeah, so in our cabaret.
How fast they go.
Oh. ASMR for you there. But so in our show we like to say just because we live together, work together, share a car, share a bed, well not anymore, but eat each other's pussies, it doesn't mean we're together. I know you say we don't anymore. You say that.
Huh?
Huh?
What? No, I said
Give it time. There might be another lockdown.
pandemic. I know. Yes, but people think we're together, obviously. But there's a lot of people out there that so you taco block each other.
Yeah. So when
Now,
two
we did.
women
No,
are
that is true. We
attractive
have
women are
moved.
together.
We have moved rooms, but when we moved to Dublin first, we were sharing a bed because we
dedicated to the cause, dedicated to our art.
exactly
cheap
we just
rent.
could afford one room, and so we used to have a line down the bed. A little
Line of pillows.
yeah. But just as tape, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I always
never
slept on the
stick to it.
inside. Laura sleeps on the outside.
You'd never stick to it though. Just because she shared a womb with someone, she just like loves being all up in my grill.
No, I would never be up in your grill. Really.
Do you like to be held at night?
But no, I mean the because if you're up against the wall, Laura would push me over, and it'd be cold over against the wall. And you used to think like I think your spatial awareness is different to mine. You used to have like 3/4 of the bed.
That bullshit.
You did?
No way.
You did.
There's no way. You would
And
be.
I
would
was
be
right
on
up against the wall.
edge.
No, I was against the wall.
I was on the edge because you'd always be like naturally just trying to edge closer.
No, I wouldn't. You're
for
cold.
the body heat.
Yeah. But in fairness, it talks about feet. Laura has cold feet, and what would I do?
You'd warm up my
I'd warm-
feet. In
yeah,
fairness,
rub
yeah,
them.
that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she couldn't sleep. I was like, I'm going to have to listen to this bitch now talking for another. I don't know.
Anyway, so we're not together. But
friends, like, I mean, I think
taco
friends
block.
could be intimate with each other, like massage each other.
Mm,
Hippies do.
I mean, yes, it all depends. Yeah, it depends. I mean, like, yeah.
Would you let Joe give you a
Sometimes
foot
it-
massage?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Well, like,
Just because I'm very good at them. But reflexologists would
no, I
give you a
probably
foot
would.
massage.
No, I'd give a friend a foot massage. I would.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, in terms of like having sex with someone and then being friends with them, Like, in some cases it works, in some cases it doesn't. That's all I'm
True.
saying.
Yeah. It does break the ice, though, with new friends if you have sex with them.
Actually, it's one of the first things Breda said to me when we were traveling around in the van. We were just getting to know each other. And then you said something or whatever. And I was just like, I forget what you said, but it was something like something to allude to us fucking. And then I was just like, no, Breda, we're friends. And then you were like, I fuck all my friends. And then you did. We did end up fucking. So I was like, oh, I guess she does fuck all her friends.
Well, you know, eventually. Depends. There is friends that you can, you know, can go swingling, no?
Eve is laughing. What are you laughing at? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yes.
That's so funny.
Multiple times.
Yeah, multiple. This is why I'm scared for life. I don't know. She's ruined me.
Yeah, I know. Try and get better than this, baby.
Well. I know. In fairness, it's what was I saying? No, that's not true. You can. But there is some friends like you can stay friends with, like people that were in a relationship and are still friends now. They would have been like friends who literally were fuck buddies. Like I would have said there's a couple of people in my past who shouldn't have been my girlfriend, but maybe my fuck buddy. I'll probably still be
right.
their fuck buddy now because we just didn't. In relationship, the word relationship sort of ruined our friendship.
Dude, I'm telling you, as soon as you put the monogamy in there, shit just starts falling apart.
Yeah, not always, but like it
not
can
always, okay,
for
fine.
some certain relationships. Yes, I would think. Anyway, it's just this one.
I'd
I'm
say-
psychiatrist, her.
I'm friends and pretty much in touch with everyone I've fucked. One or two now, I would never look at them again.
Yeah.
But most, yeah, we're cool.
Cool.
I like to keep the door open and the window
Back door.
a
Ding dong.
crack. Ding dong,
Wanna
man
sing
in
your
tights.
song?
Oh yeah, so taco blocking. Here we go.
Oh, we're
taco.
black.
Oh, we're taco blocking each other. You never get that harmony. You're such a little slut. Where's that harmony? Huh? Where is it?
Hard to get it though.
Where is it? Yeah, it is.
Oh, we're taco.
But to be fair, we're on the uke.
Well, I'll just do it, sing normal, and then
Yeah, and maybe you'll find a harmony along the way.
Oh, we're taco blocking each other. Everyone thinks we're together, including my own mother. It's true, Mammy does think we're still a couple and sends me hotel vouchers for 2. Laura still actually comes with me.
Yeah. We just sit in robes and eat sushi.
Yeah, sushi.
That is not a euphemism.
Yeah, we actually had sushi. And then we write some comedy, don't we?
We did. You wrote the tweezer joke in the sauna. That
I
was
did,
good.
yeah.
Good stuff.
That's my tweezer joke. I said I turned 40 and well, now I noticed that I have a lot more chin hairs, you know? Maybe you notice them more, and then I actually noticed them more, and this is true. My period, or if after I have sex or masturbate. So now I masturbate with the tweezers, like you, sir.
To whoever, whatever.
If I find one man in the room. Oh, we're just
Oh, sorry.
cut this out.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're just friends. That's where it is. Even though we share the same bed, it's just for cheaper rent.
Dublin prices.
It's only better.
I tell ya. It's not cheap to live in the neighbourhood.
No, it ain't.
Do you know? You have to have
That's how we solve the housing crisis. Double beds
Yeah.
for double people.
orgies.
Double beds are for 2 people.
Orgies. We're going to solve
Orgies
the
as
housing
well.
crisis.
Energy crisis and housing crisis.
Yeah,
Just
who
get
needs to
together.
put on the heating when you're wedged between
2 big tits. 4 tits.
multiple tits?
Yeah.
If you swinging Mickeys as
Sounds
well.
great,
get the
doesn't it,
heat
Laura?
going. Oh, will I ever find a lover? 'Cause we're always taco blocking
In each
other. Yay!
There you go
Thanks.
now, taco blocking.
Yeah. So anyone else can relate to that, where you're always hanging out with the same person and people think you're together, but you're not, and you're never gonna get the ride.
There you go. Yeah, well, so we'll move on to little odd jobs. What did we do this week? How was our week? Sure, what was our week? Was dating, wasn't it? You got successful with your date, and I'm still on the lookout for that.
We can leave odd jobs to the next time. For now, I think it was good. We talked about relationships, sex, monogamy, Bumble, Hinge, fucking sea lions. All good stuff.
All good stuff.
Don't fuck sea lions.
Sea lions.
Don't suck or fuck a sea lion.
Well, we do our self-care.
We will. So these, like we explain, each time we get people at our shows to write these out. Self-care is... Self-care is...
What would you say, just before we start, your self-care for this week? Would you say getting reamed was self-care for you?
Totally. Yeah. Good dig out.
A good dig out.
Yeah.
It's true. You do need it every now and again, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy convinced me one time that I would need to have sex in order to help my ovaries or something. So I did.
Maybe fuck the fibroid out of you.
Yeah, fuck the fibroid.
Take a few inches off.
Some old Iranian man.
Sorry?
That was him.
He convinced you that sex helps your ovaries and you fucked him?
Yeah.
Legend. And was it good?
Eh.
Is this the guy that lived above the pizza place?
No. He owned like a trinket shop in Plymouth. I was babysitting Leela at the time. Yeah, Leela was asleep. I was like, sure, yeah, go on then.
Stop it. Your niece was asleep in the buggy.
Yeah.
And you are. And she calls me a whore.
No, I don't know if that's true. I can't remember. Sometimes I have
What
memories.
You mean you don't know if that's true?
I have memories of like, did that happen?
You're just trying to deny it now because they'll be listening.
They won't be listening to
you're
this.
Just fucking in the trinket shop, like near the fucking teacups. Like, don't break anything.
No, when I say fucking now, I say like he'd like, no, it wasn't fucking, you're like basically.
You just sucked him off.
Well, no, I didn't suck him, no.
Oh.
Just insert pop knob in fanny, pop it out again. That's enough of that now.
Okay.
We're cutting all this out, by the way.
We are not.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to split these.
I'm joking, by the way. This is a total joke. No one knows if I'm telling the truth or not.
Oh, wait. Are
I
we
could be a virgin?
Are we ukeleling with this as well?
Yeah, go on.
You're a virgin. This is Catherine Lynch said. That's virgin on the ridiculous.
Virgin on the ridiculous, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I would say self-care is definitely having the right. But like we said, a lot of it is masturbation because then you're like guaranteed to.
Well, my self-care this week went to therapy.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Very good.
Didn't go to the
Proud
gym,
of you. Oh well, who cares?
I also
right.
got.
I gotta eat right this week. I've been so.
I also was building. I realized I was actually building up the week of. I was like a pressure cooker. So to release it, I did go on the piss. Now you know what I mean.
Oh, that's not self-care.
Well, it can be.
I know.
Having a blowout is self-care. Okay,
I don't know if it's self-care.
Like shit the next day.
I don't know if it's self-care. It's definitely maybe a release of some, but like it's just kind of I think it's doing something to numb or destroy something that you're not looking at while you're sober.
Right, Dr. Phil. I don't know.
You're an alcoholic. No joking. Oh yes. Okay. No, we've had that one. I think we had this one too. You brought all the ones we've had before.
No, we didn't have them because I looked through them.
Your memory is like a gnat. So there's that. Your memory's like a gnat, so there's that.
Laura's good at the rhyme.
I'm a rapper. Yo.
Do you know that
Fresh out of prison.
Patrick's Festival is on this year?
Yes.
Again.
Yeah,
the Pillow Queens are headlining.
Oh, cool.
You should, St. Patricia, we send a video, shouldn't we? We can be like crack talking outside. Wouldn't that be fun?
Okay. Self-care is,
day,
this is some that ye have written, the general public.
We should do the chorus first though.
Okay.
How are you in yourself? How are you in yourself? How are you in yourself? We're talking about your mental health.
Self-care is early morning rising.
That is true.
No, it's not. That got a boo at the show.
Yeah, that did get a boo.
Which I'm delighted
Because everyone
because
was like,
fuck that.
I know anytime I've ever gotten up and got out of bed and went and did my things, my chores, and you look at the clock and it's only like 9 a.m. You're like, yeah,
Yeah, that is cool.
that's good.
That happens to me. Like I can probably count on my hand how often I've done that in my life.
Well, Laura definitely is not a morning person.
No, I'm a nocturnal.
And that was why we suited sharing a room, actually, if you want to talk about, because I would get out of bed at like 8 or whatever,
yeah,
7.
and I'd sleep until.
And you sleep until 1. And then I'd go to bed at like 9.
Yeah, and I go to
10.
bed at like 3.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it would work.
Actually fine. Actually worked out fine.
Yeah.
Self-care is lying in bed thinking about how tall Gina Davis is and eating Monster Munch.
Nice.
I think that's a great one.
Yeah.
She's
What
very
flavor
tall.
Monster Munch though. This is the thing.
The regular one.
No,
The original.
dude, it's all about the red one. You know,
What's the
that's
red one?
spicy one.
No, I don't like spicy crisps.
Yeah, because you're such a farmer.
No, because they're hard.
Like I gave her crisps once, and they were like sour cream and onion and dill, and she was like, "Oh, there's a spice to them." I was like, "Oh my god."
Well, please, just a bit of salt and vinegar now, that'll do you.
With a bit of pepper and salt and a potato.
Even that sea salt and vinegar thing is way too sea salty.
Self-care is taking your bra off the minute you get home and carrying your baps around in your cupped hands for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, hey, how do you weigh a pair of
This growler's joke. How do you wear a pair of tits? Oh,
Wow.
I fucked it up. How do you wear? Oh my god.
Wait.
How do you weigh a pair of tits? Weigh. Thank you.
Self-care is unhinging your jaw and devouring your enemies, followed by washing down a Xanax with a pint of Bulmers.
Okay, that person is a legend.
That person.
Oh,
sounds
actually,
hot.
you probably definitely can't see it, but I wore my Playboy bunny nose stud today.
She's a playboy bitch.
And it's funny, then we talked all about sex. So maybe it was like,
I know.
even though Hugh Hefner is very
Infiltrated.
problematic, but I was.
Is he
I was
probably? Yeah,
into
because
the
he's a
women.
dirty old perv.
Well, I mean,
He's
yeah.
cruel as well.
Yeah, and
mean.
you know, gaslighty and
Gaslighter. All these-
manipulative and a bit of a weirdo, and he used to use drugs and unprotected sex and blah blah, and controlling and blah,
He's
blah.
Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time,
You think
like,
Hugh Hefner's going to be like the Pope?
that's not on. Yeah, I know.
But still.
I was just in it for the women. Like I just loved looking at the women.
Yeah,
and-
Laura liked that Playboys at the mansion.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Yeah.
great
They
show.
used to wreck my
One of
head a bit.
favorite.
But I mean, I liked, you know,
Kendra, Bridget, and Holly.
Bridget was all right, yeah. Liked
Okay.
Bridget.
Self-care is, you love an old Bridget. She was a lesbian. Self-care is yelling at my dad a little bit sometimes and then feeling a little bad about it. Not a lot. Oh, feeling bad about it, but not a lot.
Not a lot. Oh. Do you yell at your dad?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I always feel so bad.
I know,
Yeah.
me too.
It's
funny
what
thing,
what
isn't
is it that dads just
Because
get it
they
out
look
of
like
you?
little puppies sometimes.
Yeah, or
With
they
droopy
just
faces.
I know, I don't know.
Daddy
It's
has droopy
They know
eyes.
how to wind you. He's something else droopy as well. You know, they wind you up. Do you know what I mean? Like they just know how to wind you up or something. Like
Yeah.
And even though I'm like, Laura, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. And then he says like one or two things, and I'm like, oh yeah, classic misogyny. You can just fuck off now and fucking. And then you're just like, oh my god, I'm a terrible person.
Yeah.
Anyway. But I don't think they really care.
No, they
It's kind of
don't.
the Lavelle way to just like attack and then act like.
I would put it
nothing
out there
happened.
that all men that, you know, even with Daddy, we get on really well, because sometimes I say, you know, sorry about that. Sorry for really flying off the handle and getting really mad. And he's like, oh, jeez, I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
He's not listening at
Yeah, yeah.
all.
Yeah.
So tunes out. There must be some sort of record going around Daddy's head.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like, I don't know the thing. They're all farming this and farming
Farming
that,
that,
and
yeah.
cutting the hedges too soon.
Yeah, I will give out to him last
And
week.
he's
I went
just like,
home. What happened? What happened? Went home last week for the first time. They cut my ditch. They cut Dolan's ditch. The fucking council cut my ditch. I said straight away, rang Daddy. Why did you let them?
Self-care is. Oh no, it's your turn. Sorry.
Self-care is wanking with a Catholic cross.
Oh, nice. Self-care is anal
That's one
while
now.
eating crackers and hummus. Oh, actually,
Oh, yeah,
this
these go
is the second one.
together,
This
yeah.
is genius out of these people. So the first one, anal while eating crackers and hummus. And then the other person, giving her anal while she eats crackers and hummus. Legends. Both in the
Yay.
same pen.
How are you in yourself?
Hummus and anal.
How are you in yourself? Cracker out.
How are you in yourself? Crackers in the crack.
Talk about your mental health. Talking about your mental health.
Okay.
Talking about your mental health. I think we all learned a little more about Irish people
Yeah. And our
and
sex
Irish identifying people.
Yeah, so that was great. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, so we have
Get in touch. We'd love to hear what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. And we are the Wild Geeze. Follow us in all the good Instagrams and the whatever you call them, social media things.
Thank you, Aoife.
And by the time Christmas comes back, Bridget's Day now. First of all, the Bridget's Day, a lot of exciting things happening. The first ever Women in Agricultural Conference is on, and I'm bringing a posse of,
No way.
of agroecology voices.
The first one.
First one ever. They'll all be there with their, like
The town's talking about it.
Yeah, they'll all be there, like representing women. But it'll be very, I know it'll just be your kind of ticking boxes, sort of giving speeches about women. But we're coming as a proper trove of witches, real witches who want real change. Because what's the point in having women farmers to keep farming the way they are? There would be the whole place would be destroyed.
Anyway, go on.
And so... Women are leading. Women are the future of farming. Is women. And so that's happening. And then we'll be releasing a fanny song with Mancon.
Yes.
And a fanny song Oscail go with Mancon. And then that's another. And then we'll be doing
and the other music video for Molly Malone
will be out as well. So we have a lot coming up. So anyway, that's in the future. But for now, we'll see you again. Good afternoon and good night. And if I don't see you tomorrow, fuck you.
Yeah. Call me. Okay, thanks guys. We love you.
Love you. We've been the Wild Geeze.
Stay wild.